You're doing it to screen, right?
For dubbing? Yeah. So dubbing has there's 2 screens in front of you at all times. One has the English script and the other one has the Japanese animation. And you're kind of darting, but
Right.
the way that they'll do it is they'll play a pass for you before, so you have an idea of the pacing and the tone and the the mouth shapes and stuff like that. And I like to read along and kind of mouth the words and stuff. And there's also a time stamp in the top where you can kind of see when things are going to start or finish. It's kind of like a lot of little micro adjustments that you're kind of all at once trying to figure out.
Here's what's going to happen. I am going to have to fix you, manage you on a more personal scale, a more micro form of management. Jim, what is that called?
Microregiment?
Boom. Yes.
And then they say, all right, let's do a pass of it. There'll be 3 beeps, beep, beep, beep. And on the invisible 4th beep is the beat where you start talking.
Right.
So...
Watch carefully. 5, 4, 3.
You didn't say 2 or 1.
Oh, you don't say 2 or 1.
Why not?
You just don't. Okay? Now, it goes... 5, 4, 3... Good. Okay. Good.
And then you go through and you do all of that, and they make adjustments as needed and stuff like that. But it's pretty cool. It definitely is a technical skill in itself. It's a crazy thing to think about because you're acting. In one sense, you're acting, you're doing a character, sometimes you're doing a voice or whatever, but then you also have this like technical skill that isn't necessarily, acting at all. It's more analytical of being like timing and matching and, reading and, all at the same time or whatever. So it's kind of cool. There's always a lot going on and it's exhilarating in a sense, so.